Good evening. It's my honor to present our next award to my friend, my fellow classmate, actually my sister, because we were in brother and sister fraternities, the woman who has built Havas Health and You into the largest health wellness communication network in the world. Frankly, I was surprised when Donna asked me to introduce her, as we always threatened each other with compromising pictures of our past. In fact, last year, Donna threw out the first punch when they were honoring me in my finishing or celebrating my completing 8 years as chairman at PACE. So Donna, let's get this over with. There's Donna, second to the bottom, and there's me. I'm being fair, Donna. I'm showing myself with the tie. But what's amazing is Donna has not changed in all these years, still as beautiful as ever. All right, we can take that off now. We all knew as a leader on campus, Donna was bound for greatness. She is the epitome of our PACE motto of go-getters. While I was having fun playing for the Pace University tennis team, Donna always remembered me carrying tennis rackets or an attaché case. I see a lot of young people Googling what is an attaché case. But Donna, along with her good friend Gloria DeRose, were solving the daily issues and vision for PACE, working for the Dean of Students. She was tenacious, with compassion, and everyone's dear friend with a very witty sense of humor. And today, as Global Chief Executive Officer, Donna leads a team of over 4,000 HH&Y employees in over 50 countries. Her work and leadership are making a tremendous difference in the lives of people all around the world. Donna is someone who knows that her network's biggest strength comes from fostering an environment that focuses on helping others live healthier and better lives and allowing her people to use innovation and creativity to do so. Donna is the epitome of HH&Y's guiding principle of acting with human purpose. She is always asking, how can we as a company improve the quality of life for people? She is a true leader who empowers her team to achieve success, a true PACE go-getter. Donna leads in a way that is grounded, human, and respectful, and in a way that prioritizes the well-being of her team members. She's known to work hard to make personal connections with every member of the HH&Y network because she sincerely appreciates them as hardworking members of the community and as individuals. Donna exhibits that acting with humanity as a core value at HH&Y and gives back to the community and is a pillar that she prioritizes. Under her leadership, HH&Y has launched the Diversity and Inclusion Council, which is made up of 25 senior executives representing roughly 95% of agencies around global organizations. She's also a member of the Leadership Council of Homebase, a Red Sox foundation, Massachusetts General Hospital, a member of the Coalition for Healthcare Communications Executive Committee, on the board of Futures in Education, and a board member of Project Hope. And of course, as a proud alumna of Pace University, Donna now sits on the Board of Trustees. Donna is a passionate, innovative, and accomplished leader. Through her leadership at Havas Health and You, they have developed a customer-centric approach that has the talent, tenacity, and technology that health and wellness companies, brands, and people need to thrive in today's world. She has revved up momentum among thousands of teammates, creating an energy that has led to remarkable expansion and stellar performance across the globe. With all those accomplishments, Donna's greatest focus is her love of family. Jim, Taryn, Jimmy, and of course her amazing dog, Fitzy. The highest form of compliment came from Donna's kids, who describe her as the most amazing and wonderful supermom. I kept digging and asking, come on guys, there's gotta be something. And so they let me at least come in with a footnote that they would greatly appreciate a shorter version of her comprehensive to-do list, which is a PACE, truly a PACE characteristic. So now let's turn to a video of Donna.
I am so proud to introduce Donna Murphy and honor her for the Pace University's Leaders in Management Award. Donna and I have worked together for almost 30 years, so it's fair to say I know her quite well. Over these years at Havas Health and You, Donna has built the largest health and wellness communications network in the world with 5,500 employees across 70 countries with year-over-year record revenue and profitability. She's introduced new DE&I and sustainability initiatives and engineered our new company vision and positioning.
Donna is one of the most focused and driven people I know, while also being an innovator and collaborator. She can rally a team behind a vision like no other and has been the dominant force behind the tremendous growth and success of Havas Health and You.
I've had the great pleasure of working with Donna, playing with Donna, and growing up with Donna. And like all good leaders, there's always a center of gravity, a thread that runs through a good leader's character. In Donna's case, it's her true loyalty. Donna was an influential leader in student government at Pace and an equally good friend to all of us all the time. As a mom and a business mentor to me, I've had the honor of sharing my journey as a mother and watching our kids grow up together. At each step along the way, Donna has been a role model to all women in business, without ever assuming that there would be anything else.
Donna doesn't take no for an answer. She'll always find a way to get something done. And it's amazing. I mean, she has that can-do attitude that is really contagious. And she's very generous with her commitment, with her time, with her passion, with her intellect, but also she's a very generous supporter of Project Hope. Donna mobilized her team at Havas of volunteers that took a look at our mission, took a look at our vision, our logo, our branding, and redid the whole thing in such a short time, and it's perfect. It was perfect. It was exactly what we wanted. And she did all of that on her own dime by volunteering and having her team volunteer. She's as genuine as they come, as real of a person as they come.
I am sure that Pace University is proud that one of its own has contributed so much to the well-being of so many and is a great example of a true leader.
Congratulations, Donna. You deserve it, and I hope you enjoy it.
Congratulations, Donna, on receiving the Leaders in Management Award. I love you, sister, business colleague, boss, and most of all, mom and friend.
It's through these many accomplishments that Pace University honors Donna Murphy with the Leaders in Management Award. Please join me in congratulating a well-deserved accolade. Donna.
Well, I thought it was going to be a lot worse with Mark. I think I got off easy. But Mark, you were so good, I'm bringing you on the next pitch. It was amazing. So thank you. So it's such an honor to receive the Spirit of Pace Leaders in Management Award in front of so many respected colleagues and friends, and to be sharing this stage with such accomplished individuals. Those of you who know me likely know how much this honor means to me. So thank you to the Spirit of Pace co-chairs and the entire Pace community for making this happen today. It's incredible to stand before you today. I've actually graduated 40 years ago this year. After graduating from Pace, and reflecting on how that time has shaped so many aspects of my life. I grew up in Brooklyn, if you couldn't pick that up, and come from a family of very strong women. My mom, who was my biggest supporter, was always there to cheer me on. When I was first applying to universities, I was initially going to be a nurse. At the last minute, I took an audible shift and decided to attend Pace for public accounting. Yes, I am one of those people like Mark also. That last-minute decision changed my life for the better, because I got to attend a university that churns out the best financial professionals in the land and taught me leadership skills that would last throughout my whole career to today. Who could imagine that years later I would come full circle and return to the health industry as CEO of what is now the world's largest health and wellness communications network? Life is really incredible that way. But rest assured, once we look at annual budgets, we look at monthly P&Ls, my counting skills never fail me. Right, Gary? I have my CFO here. He can't stand me. I learned so many things in PACE that I carry with me today. PACE provides itself on nourishing its students, providing opportunities for upward mobility. From my humble beginnings, PACE was a turning point in my life, and I will always be grateful for that. I try to reflect that gratitude through my work on the PACE board, other not-for-profit organizations, and in my community overall. The personal connections you make at PACE are some of the pillars that support your business relationships, career development, and personal lives. I would hate to pitch with an audience like you. I was a very active student and heavily engaged in extracurriculars, from Associate Editor of the Yearbook to the Day Student Government, sister of Phi Sigma Beta, as you all witnessed, and working between classes for the legendary Dean Heller, who was the Dean of Students. He was an inspiring and influential mentor for me. Through those experiences, I developed a deep love of learning and a passion for being an active team member in the business world and in the communities where I felt I could really make a contribution. As a leader today, I've benefited from those teamwork, collaboration, lessons, all from my PACE history. The last and third thing I'm going to share is the power of role models and mentors. A good mentor guides you, grounds you, makes you really believe in your potential. I've had several mentors throughout my career and life, but the most important person for me was my mom. Being raised by a strong and resilient Irish mother, you can only imagine. I had the best teacher in the world. After all we've achieved, I'm especially grateful today for my mom and my beautiful family for supporting me through the journey of life. Thanks to the PACE family and to all of you for sharing this recognition and honor with me tonight. Thank you.